Dear Mr. Steve Beale, as you may be aware, I have been a fan and subscriber of Fighters Only magazine since its 8th publication in October of 2005. I enjoyed and got a lot out of the magazine, which I have since seen grown fantastically over the last 5 years, from its redesign in its 22nd publication of February of 2007 to the introduction and rebranding as a lifestyle magazine by the 24th publication in April of 2007. After the 32nd publication in November of 2007, I decided to evaluate whether it was worth renewing my subscription. I went through all the back issues when the subscription ran out and decided by the March of 2008 that the money it would take to rejoin was worth it for two main reasons. The first was that I could use the information contained inside to visit local mixed martial arts promotions, and because I enjoyed following then editor Hywell Teague's Notes from Ringside column. So I rejoined my subscription with the 36th publication in April of 2008. Fighters Only magazine did indeed help me find and create links with Cage Gladiators in Liverpool, which I attended throughout 2008 and 2009, and cooperation from the management at that time allowed me to demonstrate my own sports journalism flair by writing for Mr. Del Hillen of MMAHitPit.com. In fact, your own publication has honoured me several times by printing my emails that I used to write as response to some of your articles. I even won Letter of the Month once. Of course, eventually Cage Gladiators promotion broke apart when Emil Coleman left the institution, and I have not been invited to participate by the new management at the resurrected Olympia promotion. Things move on eventually. I was saddened to see that later in the year of 2010, without warning and very suddenly, it appears Mr. Hywell Teague fell off the face of the planet. I can only assume his departure was not on favourable terms, due to the fact your publication neglected to inform its readership of this rather key change in the leadership structure. Some of us remember when practically the whole of the magazine was not just edited by Hywell Teague, but actually written by him also. Even now you are using his extensive photo library. With the disappearance of Hywell Teague went the Notes from Ringside part of the magazine. Now you have to understand something. I have grown from strength to strength through the online mixed martial arts community. I am online every single day surfing the websites dedicated to the subject. My main home is as the only non-American senior moderator on Matt Hughes Forum, where I post under the screen name Tyburn, and my YouTube channel, which amongst other things has all my predictions and recaps of the Ultimate Fighting Championships events and visits to promotions. In other words, I am completely up to date with exactly what is going on. I don't mean this next paragraph to come across as rude, but to be blunt, I can now get any information I am likely to want to get from an online source, without the cost and at the time of the breaking news, without having to wait for it to be published maybe a month or so later. With the fact that I am no longer visiting any particular local MMA promotion, and with the ability to find them for myself, the only thing attaching me to your publication was the man I considered the best mixed martial arts journalist in the world. Hywell Teague and his Notes from Ringside have gone, and they are, frankly, irreplaceable. And so I write this note to you in response to the inevitable letter sent to me as I peruse the 73rd publication of this month, informing me that resubscription is a prerequisite for continuation. I want you to know that I am not going to take up that offer. However, I also want you to know that it is not a particular slight on you or anyone at the brand. I still consider Fighters Only magazine, for now, the best British publication. I have seen your editions appearing in America whilst I was on my tour in 2009, and I wish you all the best with your new venture, a second monthly magazine on mixed martial arts. All those things remain true, but now the cost is no longer viable. I cannot justify spending on something I don't really require, especially when the bit I enjoyed most, for whatever reason, has vanished and is not coming back. I do apologise and hope you understand. With high regards, Amore Fides, Mr. David S. Duff.